fam, it's your girl CCLV Christina. Welcome back to my channel. I am so appreciative that you all are enjoying my resets and other things that I do on my channel. So yes, if you are not legit CC fam, yes, I'm side-eyeing you. Hit that subscribe button, become legit CC fam, and the bell next to it, make it ding so you won't miss a thing. Alright, I hope you all are having a wonderful and prosperous new year so far. And speaking of prosperity, that's actually our reset topic for today. We are in the month of luck and just success and the greenery and growth and wealth and blah 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 blah. And my preference, instead of using luck, I like to use prosperous or prosperity, success, things like that. I don't believe too much in luck, but just to not be over the top and everything, we're going to stay in all that theme, okay? So in the mindset of the clover, the good luck leaf, blah blah blah, whatever. We're going to let prosperity be the stem that holds all these points together. And you know, the clover has like four leaves. So the first point I want to make is expectation. Without expecting to see yourself in a prosperous state, you're not going to get there. So have expectations. Expect to see what you hope for. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So the first thing that we have to do is expect it. Before we even start, expect it. You have what you say. Whatever a man thinketh, so is he. That's in the Bible too. Bloop bloop. But anywho, yes. First tip, please stop doubting yourself. Stop thinking that your bigs are too big to execute. Expect that it's gonna happen. Speak it into existence before you even start. Because some of y'all y'all be sabotaging before you even start, and that's a pet peeve for me. It's one thing to try, but to doubt before you even try is just like, what's the point of you complaining? You hadn't even tried. So anywho, the next point, the next clover leaf that I'm going to be talking about is preparation. Now, we've talked about this before in earlier resets, but it's a reoccurring thing, that things that we want executed, we cannot manifest without preparation. It's just what comes with it. So that's the next point that I have, is that you have to prepare. You have to have your blueprint together. You have to have a game plan. You do not see these sports athletes and everything like that, and people that want something to happen, just walk into that situation blindly. You don't want to be thrown the ball of life and not know what to do with it, not build a skill set for it, not have any knowledge on how to maintain it, anything like that. You want to be prepared. So you want to take the time to develop. This is development, where you make your mistakes, you build a game plan, you get your game face together, you figure out trial and errors and things of that sort, but you must be prepared. So that's my next point. My next clover, which was the first reset Wednesday, and I say this not begrudgingly or agitated or anything like that, but just revert back to week 1. Execution. After you put your expectation out there, you prayed over it, you sealed the deal into the universe with God and everything, you motivated, you like, I have it, I'm gonna do it. And then once you prepare the blueprint, it's actually time to walk the walk. So, I don't want you to be discouraged. Don't let fear, don't let doubt, don't let unbelief, don't let haters, don't let this thing called competition, anything distract you from walking this thing out and executing the plan. You expect to see it, so it's gonna happen. You've prepared for it and built the skill set. It's gonna happen. So now we're at execution, where you actually are working your plan. You putting the 2 clovers beforehand together to make the third, which is execution, which is the muscle. It requires discipline. It requires sacrifice. It requires just time commitment, dedication. Sometimes you can't kick it with your girls every weekend. You can't go shopping every weekend. Sometimes you're gonna have to be on a tight budget. Just things to think of, things that really matter to you. You're gonna make it happen. You are gonna make it happen. Point blank in the period. You're gonna make those things happen if it's really important to you. Alright, my last point is maintenance. Maintaining. Now, for most of us, this is where the struggle comes in. Maintenance. You know how you get that expensive car, and then you like, woo, how much is the maintenance? So before you go on the lot, and this is a perfect example, before you go on the lot, have an expectation. Yes, I'm gonna get that ride right there. But be realistic now. Be realistic, because sometimes maybe credit won't permit. Maybe sometimes you gotta fork out more money because of your credit. Whatever that case may be. And then you have a blueprint. You need to research before you walk on the lot. Like, yes, I can get it. My credit's right, or I got the extra money to put down, and I'm ready. I'm braced for the car payments, blah, 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 blah. I'm ready for the car maintenance if something goes wrong. I'm ready for the insurance. I'm ready to pay tags. You have developed your blueprint in preparation. So just walking it out and sealing the deal, that's another part. So, okay, now you've been joyriding a little bit, and maybe a year has passed, so that new car feel is gone. It's just an obligation now, whatever. So, maintenance. When it's time and you see that red light on, it's time for an oil change, it's time for a tune-up, whatever. It is so essential. It is so crucial that you maintain all the other steps that you work so hard for. You put out in the atmosphere that you expected. So you're going to work for it. So God already gave you clearance to make it happen. And then with preparation, He equipped you and gave you a skill set to make that thing or that part of your life or something better to happen for you to be at a prosperous state. Then you executed the plan, the preparation, the expectation. It all is working together for good. So, maintenance is sometimes the hardest thing, and I can say for myself, with my weight loss journey, it is not saying it's not gonna happen, preparing and doing all the shopping and making sure you getting rid of all the junk food and all that. That's cool. Walking it out, that's cool too. Going to the gym, not drinking drinks, blah blah blah. But it's when you get to that point, you reach your weight loss goal, and I'm just calling my thing out. You call your thing out. Maintenance is the hardest thing, because you get like slick amnesia or something, like, oh, I made it. Okay, I ain't got to work hard no more. No. You have to work harder to keep the weight off. You have to work harder to keep your prosperous state, to gain that elevation in life, and whatever that thing or platform may be. You have to work harder to maintain what you have achieved or what you are continuously achieving throughout your life. So I don't want you to be discouraged. And to me, these are the 4 little clover leaves that holds prosperity together. And of course, God is your source. He's your strength. And I just encourage you that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do all things through Christ, which strengthens you. So I hope this was a great motivation for you when it comes to prosperity, how to get it, why haven't I got it. So I hope you took some notes and jotted some things down, and this refilled you for the remainder of the week or just for this part of your life. And I want to encourage you, we talked about resolutions, so I want to just encourage you that it is not too late for you to have a prosperous year and a prosperous life. It is not too late. Put in the work, have a positive attitude, keep positive people around you, and protect. So sometimes you have to be private about it. Protect what's very sacred to you. If that's that dream, that goal, even when it comes to family, if they don't believe, and you keep that thing very sacred, very dear to yourself, like David. Hey mom, encourage yourself in the Lord. My mom always taught me that. She's like, I might not always be here to encourage you. You got to encourage yourself, baby. So yes, keep the right heart, that hunger for prosperity, and I promise you, with these few steps, it will not go in void. So I hope you enjoyed today's reset. I hope you are encouraged. You go through life with boldness and confidence. And speaking of which, always remember that confidence is a lifestyle. And don't you dare go out the door without it. I love you, and I'll see you next week.